Do you know?
No, I don't. At one point I tried, it's like 30 something.
Oh, wow.
I think it's 30 something. I'm starting to put them all back up again. I've been going through them and putting them
That's
all on.
awesome.
So this year, they're all up for this year.
Cool. Yeah, I try to put them in a playlist too.
So,
I'm ready when you are, my friend.
yeah, it started. So, I'll go off commercial.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the 30-something, 30-somethingist rendition of White Noise. We're happy to have you all here in these dark and trying times. I'm Summer. I'm going to be your host tonight, and I think we're going to have a good night. I'm thoroughly looking forward to it. So today is the 8th, yeah? This was my jiddo, my grandpa's tentative birthday. Nobody really knew when his birthday was because he was born in like a rural town in Jordan before they even had like electricity in like houses. He used to tell us this story about how like when they had electricity installed into his house, he would just go and like turn it on and off because he like couldn't believe that it was happening. So he is with me tonight, and I have a poem that I've already read for you all in the past, but I'm gonna read it again because it's about him. So I would just like to like do that for him, and then I'm gonna read you a couple other poems, and we're gonna get rolling. Okay, so this poem is for my jiddo. It's called I Hope Death is the Photo of Us in Jordan, and it's a sestina. So a sestina is a kind of fixed form poetry where the end of each line has a specific word that repeats in different positions throughout the rest of the poem. So I really like that. I don't like a lot of fixed form poetry, but I like that because it kind of allows for this multiplicity within repetition. So I think it's an interesting way to think about loss or grief or, you know, these kind of like cycles that we experience. So I hold a picture of us in my hand. In it, we walk through faded ink and sand. You wore the same white hair and wrinkled brow that day 2 decades ago when I was still small and you still lived above the ground. Your memory festers like an unrelenting wound. In my stomach, there is a wound that cannot be healed by any human hand. It festers and grows like a seed in spring ground, but I am a body of shifting sand. When I saw you last, you seemed small, like your body had forgotten your soul and wrinkled. One day I will be wrinkled, but around you my heart will still be wound, for in the picture I am still small, you are still holding my hand, and we still walk through that eternal desert sand, as if neither of us will ever have to taste the ground. When you left, you took my heart to ground. You wrapped it in papers, wrinkled by the years that pass like slipping sand, and in my stomach I grew that eternal wound. The truth is, I still need you to hold my hand, for, like the picture, I am faded and small. I used to think when I was small that only the dead go to ground, but you read the lines creasing the palm of my hand and whispered an unknown and wrinkled fate, soft and silky as a spider's web, that wound around me until I choked on time's unrelenting sand. 4 years ago, we walked again in that landscape of sand. But this time it was you who felt small, while within me my anger grew, my colossal wound. In the photo, our feet still touch that holy ground. Thank you. I'm going to read you one more poem. I know I said 3, but I don't think I can handle the other one I have. So I'm going to read you a different one. That's a little bit easier for me emotionally, I think. Wallahi, if I can find it. Sorry. Google Docs, am I right? Okay. This one's called Things This Year Has Taught Me. It's a notepad poem. Gotta have some of those. Okay. Things this year has taught me. People starve much more quickly than I thought. Or maybe time moves more quickly when you're watching people starve. Trust is a rubber band. It stretches until it snaps back at you, and then it stings. The seas are made of tears. You can lose one eye and have too much of the other. People can set themselves on fire, and the world will still scoff. That the world is sick with grief and glutted on greed. That sometimes you find comfort, safety, and love in the depths of despair. That the second you're alive, you're capable of death. That Palestinian boys are born men. That there is no fairness or justice unless we build it from our broken bones and paint it with our blood. That even then there is no fairness, there is no justice. That people starve much more quickly than I imagined. That I can laugh and cry in the same minute. That my body is a fragile thing, easily broken and not easily mended. That I will never be desensitized to the pain of others. That the voices crying out in the wilderness are the ones we should heed. That people starve much more quickly than I imagined. That even when people's bodies are mutilated, stolen, missing, their voices carry across oceans of space and time. That starving to death happens much quicker than I thought. That starving to death happens faster than I imagined. How the Nazis got away with so much slaughter for so long. That I would have been scared, yes, but I would have tried, and that if it came to that, yes, died for you. That people starve to death much more quickly than I imagined. That if you listen, you can hear the will of the dandelion shoving its way through the crack in the sidewalk. Yes, it says, I am here. Even the soft touch of petal, stem, leaf, and root is enough to crack the toughest of cement. That yes, I am here, and that is a blessing, but it is a boundless responsibility to others. Thank you. I'm just going to check who's next really quickly. Next, we have one of my favorite performers, Lovejoy. I'm ready for it even more.
I appreciate that. Timer here. 6 minutes. Oh. I lose track of time.
Don't we all?
Hey, where'd you get that?
Online. Hey, hi, ho, whoa, wow. Great, I know. So much. I mean, woo. Really. You know, it's like, wow. Yes, and absolutely, it's I'm just the other day I was like going over this whole thing, right? And it still is that same way. In a sense, I'm making progress, but on the other hand, you know, I'm still lost in the sauce. But that's something I appreciate about myself. That's something I appreciate about people. Just being lost and being able to, like, you know, say so. It's like, you know, what's it all about? Who knows? That's, you know, it's time for some sort of a... No, I said I wasn't going to do that. Damn technology. Yeah. It's not the technology. No. It's not the uncertainty. It's something else, and I don't know if I can go into it, but it's all right. It's okay, So yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling kind of tall tonight, I don't know why. And I'm feeling engaged. Yes. And I'm also feeling a little off balance, And sometimes I feel a little threatened, and all these things happen at the same time. I go into this swirl, and sometimes I have to I take stock and I go, oh yeah, that's like self-care, right? You go, oh yeah, and sometimes that works, and sometimes it doesn't. Which leads me to not much, because that's the whole point. It's like, what's the sound of one hand clapping? You've heard that, right? Well, I've never answered that. And I don't, oh, yeah, really? How do you do that? Oh. Yeah, but that's not the point. Digging deeper. Much better. Yes. I mean, what is this? And where are we going? And what's it all about? Really? Huh? Huh? What? No.
To the green door.
What?
To the green door.
Okay. Step at a time. That's what my grandmother always used to say.
Ulster County, USA.
Volunteer audience participation. I haven't even got that part of the performance yet, right? Right. Well, that's the good stuff, when you can get everyone involved in this. But what is this? That's what I'm trying to define here. Yes, I'm Lovejoy, and I live here, and I do this, and this is what it's all about, and things are the way they are, and we all are who we are, and we're all in this together, but we're also separate, and everyone's got a process, and that's good, and I don't usually think about stuff like this. It's just, who am I when I'm up here? My God, this is therapy. No. This is declaration. No, this is art. That's a matter of opinion. I mean, if you're good at what you do, you shall be rewarded. And if you fail, you shall learn your lessons. I hate platitudes like that. I'm trying to get beyond the beyond, Hey, man, I've been around the block, let me tell you. And at this point, it's something else. Right? Right. So, feeling it? Getting there? Oh, yes, this is right. Oh. Much better. Drugs. Pets. Politics. Fashion. Diet. And sex. Someone had to say it. Breaking the barrier, right? Hey, underneath all this, I'm naked just like you. Whatever. I'm not trying to start a fight. I hope you're not taking my attitude as something different than I'm intending to try to formulate some sort of image of who I decided I couldn't be so I could sort of deduce, through sort of a sieve process, the essence of the message of what one man can do in 6 minutes or less. How am I doing? 10 seconds to go.
Pretty good.
Okay? All right. We're counting it down now. It's been real. I love you all. I'll be back. I got so much more to say, and I have no idea what just happened. 6 minutes. Thank you. Lovejoy. I'm feeling sentimental now.
Thank you, Lovejoy. It is always a pleasure. I think the last time you were here, I said the same exact thing I'm about to say. So excuse my redundancy tonight, but bring in the clowns, right? Like, you send in the clowns when shit's gone awry. That's the technique, And like, I mean, in the literary and like in the drama tradition, the fools are supposed to speak truth to power. So always a joy to have you, and I hope you're here all the time. Thank you. Can we welcome another personal favorite, Angela, who's going to sing us some beautiful melodies, and I'm probably going to cry. So we'll see. Will I make it? Probably not.
I'm going to be watching to see if I see any tears in your eyes. Don't worry. So, I don't know if you'll be able to see this. Not really. I can show, if you're here, I can show you this later if you want to see it. But this is a picture of me and my friend Art. He was my friend from upstate. He was a writer, a painter, a musician, a comedian, jack of all trades kind of guy. And yeah, I'll wax poetic about him if you would like, but I'm going to play you a couple songs. This is one that he would always ask me to play when he saw me. The falling by my window, the falling leaves of red and gold. I see your lips, the summer kisses, the sunburned hands I used to hold. But since you went away, the days grow long, and soon I'll hear but I miss you most of all, my darling. When autumn leaves start to fall, since you went away. The days grow long, and soon I'll hear old winter's song. But I miss you most of all. I miss you most of all, my darling. When autumn leaves start to fall. Thanks. That's the Eva Cassidy arrangement of that. One of my favorites of all time, probably. I'm gonna try something I just finished like maybe 20 minutes before I came here. Yeah! We'll see if I remember how it goes. I wrote it for art, about art. He was one of a kind guy. He would have loved this place. It's called The Bench. From where I sit, I'm on top of the world, alone with my thoughts and my old guitar. It gets quiet after midnight, and the moon is a pearl. I play my music for the stars. This bench is my stage of finest acclaim, though to naked eyes it seems nothing at all. And no, you won't hear me in that old cafe. Just meet me here come nightfall. Every now and then strangers walk on by. I can make a friend, sit and talk for a while. Learning other people's stories as if they're my own, regaled by tales of streets I'll never see. But I couldn't ramble too far from my home. My glory waits here for me. I can travel the globe, I can travel time. It'll never get old, I do it every night. Da 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 da. And one day somebody will take on their turn to post up on the bench like some kind of shrine, with wide open ears for all they can learn. The stories of strangers now mine. Thank you.
Beautiful. We've got some old favorites, and now we've got some new favorites, maybe. Help me welcome Tiger Boy to the stage.
Thank you. Thank you, Green Q. My name is Tiger Boy, aka Rick Gibbons, aka the Hudson Valley's biggest scumbag, aka the X-Men of all rainbows, but you could just call me Daddy. So this next set, I'm going to be doing things a little bit differently. I'm going to be doing a guitar heavy set. This here is my Aqua Axe. It's plaster pictures of Aquaman, my favorite superhero. I developed an arthritic condition in my early 20s. I'm now 37 years of age. Makes it difficult for me to play bar chords. So most of my songs, lyrically consisting of dick jokes, are the Buddy Holly chords, E, A, and D. And I throw in a G and A minor and a C just for a little variety. I've been trying to become a better guitar player. I use paraffin wax baths for my hand every time I practice. I have an extensive stretching routine. So for tonight, I'm going to do a guitar song that's very intricate, very difficult for me to play. It goes a little something like this. You say you got the moves like Jagger? Yo, stop talking. I make Mick Jagger look like Stephen Hawking. MC rabbits having sex is walking. All the girls that know what up be gawking, shake and bake to the sound of my voice. Get vaginas moist like Blastoise. I fuck a lot, so I am pro-choice. Chicago is in the state of Illinois. R to the A, double B-I-T-S. Rhyming and fucking is what I do best. My favorite things in life is a girl's chest. My dick is what women's molest. My genitalia will never fail ya. I got a girl pregnant in Australia. I be styling and profiling, banging girls in Long Island, defiling Manhattan, and y'all don't know where I've been, cause I'm slipping, never sliding, fighting, never hiding, shining out my pride, and bitches, I go inside them. I don't give a fuck what you people think. You don't like me, I'll take a shit in your sink. Rabbits having sex goes raw in your mama. I wanna fuck Michelle Obama, stolen like a weasel, off the sour diesel. Microphone stand is my goddamn easel. My mic is like a bite to Evil Knievel. I style better than mine, inconceivable. Rabbits having sex, bitch, there is no equal. I need some bitches to make me some sequels. Most rappers today like to pretend they evil, but they really just like the Star Wars prequels. It's the new shit, and it's terrible. That people buy my dude, it's incredible. I got cred, I'm credible, and vaginas is edible. Yeah, and I jam like Ella. When it comes to rap, I am the vanilla killer. Yeah, and I jam like Ella. When it comes to rap, I am the vanilla killer. My MC stands for microphone conqueror. Get more head than a goddamn yarmulke. I got laid every day last Hanukkah with a Jewish girl. Her name was Veronica. Smoke blunts when I'm on the toilet. When I get a blumpkin, I do enjoy it. Give me a microphone, I'll play it, then I'll stick it in some pussy and I'll fucking destroy it. When I see a lady, I'm thinking smooth. Say hey baby, then I make my move. I talk romance for a chance to get into her pants, to have an epic, reproductive dance. I make money just for talking funny, so I can bang mad cute honeys like a bunny. That's what they call me. Rabbits having sex, I skull fuck bitches till I break their necks. Shaking with their rumps, then wrecks and effects, and my about to explode. Hit the fucking deck. Yeah, and I jam like Illa. When it comes to rap, I am the vanilla killer. Yeah, and I jam like Illa. When it comes to rap, I am the vanilla killer. And I don't stop with my hip hop till the panties drop. And I don't quit. I spit on the clit to permit orgasm shit. Intermission, drink intermission, drink intermission, drink your burrs. Check. The name is Rabbits. Who the fuck is you? Woody Allen is a really old dude. What you gonna do when me and number two give you more dick than you could ever chew? Nothing, so stop fronting. I'm a muffin. I once gave your mom some good. Ain't no lovin'. My raps arrive from the one above, and here's something that gets you humping. I am the vagina filler. My rhymes are killer. I flow so low even though I'm vanilla. Rabbits got cropping a rap Godzilla. I will make Lady Gaga say baby goo. I be fucking her good while I'm drinking my yoo-hoo. Make her come really good twice. Have her say, rabbits having sex, yo, dick feel nice. Yeah, I know I suck at impressions, but I make up for it with my erections. Mom met my dad on the Love Connection. Soon popped out that bitch's midsection. Ain't this some downright funky shit? Rabbits having sex with this latest hit. Some y'all haven't heard of me before, so let me just kick some more to you raw. It's the truth because you know I said I'm the one who got your sister pregnant. I don't give a fuck if you're down on your luck. I once fucked a midget in a garbage truck. Get down. That peanut butter jelly. I put that baby in your sister's belly. Like I said before, because she is a whore. We got drunk, then she got down all fours. Like, damn, homeboy, your sister's a slut. By the way, I peed in her butt. Rabbits fucking rocks no matter what. But I do. And I usually end my open mic sets by saying, if all you beautiful people out here, I would like to tell you, yes, I am single. And then I walk off the stage to great applause and laughter. But there was this one time, a couple months ago, I thought I did pretty well. I had people laughing, people moving and grooving. And I said the line, you know, by the way, I am single. And I walked off the stage and someone in the back went, I wonder why. And because when I end my set, I flip the switch from rock and roll sexification to civilian mode. And civilian mode basically means what I normally do to not get arrested. And when I'm in that mode, my brain don't work right. So, of course, I went off stage, the guy got a zinger on me, and I'm just like, you know. And then later on, I was driving or smoking weed or in the shower or whatever. When the brain starts to play, the brain starts coagulating the neural pathways and shit. And I came up with the perfect response to that dude. Now, I don't know who that dude was. I'll never see him again. But what I figured is tonight, we can reenact my moment, and I can see what my rebuttal will sound like. So, if it's cool with you guys, I'm going to say, by the way, I am single. You all are going to go, I wonder why. And then I'll give my rebuttal, and we'll see how it goes. And to answer the question, all of you beautiful people are thinking, yes, I am single.
I wonder why.
You wonder why I'm single? You wonder why? I'll tell you why. I fucked your dad! Then my dick fell off!
Beautiful. What just happened?
I have so many thoughts. First thing that comes to mind, don't take a shit in David's sink. Although it is a Dante's Inferno themed bathroom, so it would be like thematically accurate, but it's dark. So yeah, just live with that. God, second, Lovejoy, you spoke too soon when you said sex. Somebody's got to say it, am I right? You were a little bit early, preemptive. We didn't know that was going to happen, did we? Beautiful. Thank you. Our next performer, is it Crowned Lunacy? Am I remembering that correctly? Lunacy Crowned. So sorry. So close. Come on up here. We won't heckle you unless you ask. As Tiger would.
How's it going? So it's Lunacy Crown because it's an anagram of my name. Same letters in a different order.
Very vocal.
My name's Duncan Crowley, if you don't know me. guys want to hear an original or a cover?
Original.
Cool. Spoken word or singing? One of each. All right. All right. Give me a sec. that's fine. Playing a show in the Saugerties on Sunday. If you're around, want to come through. Rock the Casbah. It's from 5 to 8. Yeah, named after the Clash song. It's a good song. It's the same people who used to run Rock the Pasta in New Paltz, if you ever went there back in the day.
Less good, but funny.
Yeah, I appreciated the pun and the good pasta back in the day, and then they moved to Saugerties. A while back, anyway. So this song is called I Wanna Fly. I wanna sing a song with the stars up above. Send a message far to the heart of the one I love. I want to live a life of joy and giving, and give my soul to the world, 'cause only then this boy is living. I want to fly in the sky like a bird, soaring so high, describe it just aren't the words. I don't want to dry up like a raisin in the sun, a dream deferred. We're all one with each other, why haven't you heard? I want to find everything that I'm seeking, see the fountain of youth, drink the water it's leaking. I want to be happy, free. I don't need to be king of anything. I just want to make music, whether I'm singing or speaking. I want to fly in the sky like a bird, soaring so high, describe it just aren't the words. I don't want to dry up like a raisin in the sun, a dream deferred. We're all one with each other, why haven't you heard? Thanks. Alright, this is called Champion and Spinning the Discus. I'm one of the greatest rappers who's ever existed. Most rappers make music that's materialistic and fake, like breakfast cereal or pancakes made of Bisquick. They tell you can make it big like them, but they're not sharing the riches. They work for record companies whose aims are imperialistic. They're not feeling or spreading the love, because fear is their business. They're creating music, but forget about the message. They're not hearing or listening. All they care about is how much money they got. The thoughts are clearly capitalistic. It's sad, but it makes me mad. I've had it up to here. I'm about to go ballistic. I'll make these fat cats disappear. You'll never know they existed. Then I'll be speaking the truth straight to your ears, unassisted. One love, far and near. There's really no distance between us, and hatred and greed must be severely resisted between every human being. Sunshine and rain, joy and pain. Cloudy and clear, there isn't a difference. 100 years from now, I know they'll be saying in the 21st century, humanity avoided calamity and peacefully coexisted. Made a choice, found a new direction to steer. We persisted. The choir sang, the bells rang, and the gunfire was ceased and desisted. An end to war, a new age of love and peace, because the people insisted. These are my thoughts and dreams when I'm lying on my bed sheets, and over me sleep is drifting. I'm a farmer, dropping mad beats on the track. I'll clean up these streets, and the soil I'll be sifting. Your raps are weak, metaphorically meek, on a losing streak, nowhere near winning, stuck in the past. But it's clear that I'm from a year that's futuristic. I'll eat these MCs for dinner with my biscuits like I'm cannibalistic. This is the hip-hop Olympics, and I'm the champion of spinning the discus. These guys are speaking lies, I'm telling it like it is. Realistic, I'll leave you broken when I bring the damage. Your body will be like the English language after I've spoken. Completely twisted, I speak so sickly and quickly. You might not hear my lyrics and you'll miss it. My raps are old school or past. Every time I was tested when they quiz kids after standing in the lunch line. I'm the king of punchlines, my rule is with a golden fist, kid. Most cats boasting raps don't know the half of vocabulary logistics. You're stuck in a neutral position and the vehicle's drifting. But I'm changing gear and I'm shifting. Mainstream music is evil. Most of what you hear is satanistic. They're like the Zodiac killer, serially sadistic. The beginners don't listen to these sinners for the reasons I've written here and listed. I just want to speak to you and make your soul rise into the air to meet your maker so you can feel it be lifted. We will overcome someday. We will rise above because each spirit is gifted. I'm just trying to reach out and teach compassion when I'm rapping with these words of which my lyrics consisted. I'm the champion of spinning the discus. It's the Hip Hop Olympics. Thanks. Oh, happy International Women's Day, by the way.
Yeah, all that.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for being here.
Oh, my pleasure.
Is that a cajon?
It is a cajon.
Oh, love that. I made it.
You made one? That's awesome.
I'm ready. Don't say that. Are you ready? No. Are you? I was. Thank you. That was awesome. Thanks so much. Where have you been hiding? We've had 30 of these. I haven't seen you yet. Well, I hope you come back. We do these twice a month. We have a terrible Instagram. None of us know how to manage it. We do somehow figure out how to post flyers eventually. So we're out here. I wanted to read you guys Langston Hughes's A Dream Deferred because I was hearing some intertextuality there. And I'm a big intertextuality nerd. So he says, what happens to a dream deferred? Does it dry up like a raisin in the sun? Or fester like a sore and then run? Does it stink like rotten meat? Or crust and sugar over like a syrupy sweet? Maybe it just sags like a heavy load. Or does it explode? welcome Anissa to the stage, my sister, who has come here to celebrate Arjiddo's birthday, which all of you are unwittingly celebrating with me.
His maybe birthday because
We already talked about that.
Oh, okay. So you guys know. So, well, fuck you. Jiddo would have been late too. Okay, we're on Arab people time.
It's a joke.
So a lot of my stuff today I very haphazardly prepared, like totally on the way here, because I wanted to highlight. Can I just? Are you that short, or am I that tall? No, I can't. He was sitting. That's why. Okay. Platforms. True. I wanted to highlight what's going on in Gaza because that's all I can think about lately. Especially because I just kind of accidentally fell down this rabbit hole into community activism with it lately. So I woke up today and I was looking at my camera roll and I saw this picture. Let me just make sure you can, I guess you probably can't see it very much up there, but it's juxtaposed like me and my friends all just having a good time and this woman and her daughter embracing after bombing in the hospital. And I immediately saw that and screenshotted it because I saw the juxtaposition as an artist, and this is about that. Camera roll. Juxtaposition is funny. The townies and I at Snugs, embracing one another, smiling in my camera roll, harshly contrasts the mother and daughter embracing one another, crying, covered in ash and soot and blood. I wonder if people know we weren't meant to be gray or red or white, that brown and green looks best on us, that smiles look just as good on olive skin as on peach flesh. I wonder if they know that my peach tree flesh was grown from olive tree land. I wonder if they only like it because they don't. I remember bin Laden's body cascading into the sea. I remember the cheering, louder than the Super Bowl. How can one man be so evil? Is it because he is brown? Is it because I am not? My mother said they'd celebrate the same if it were her or I, me or you, Sidra or Hind, Yazan or Gaza. And I have another one, olive trees. My father told me you can hear God in the trees. I listened more and more, but never heard it quite before. Now it brings me to my knees. I only wish he could hear me. And a third, sorry for going fast, they're rather quick. Sensitized. Being Arab is sitting up in bed bleakly, blankly, emotionless, staring deeply at blanker walls. While they, not being Arab, sleep soundly, unburdened by ancestral horror. I've thought of what they'd call the new layer of PTSD. GPTSD, maybe? Generational? Genocidal? Segregational? How do I forget the sensationalized oppressor? How do I forgive the normalized terror? I refuse. And my final one is kind of on, I've always shaved my head, probably since I was 12 now, and felt very uncomfortable, like, without a hat on, or having it covered, or hair completely up, and recently I just am learning about veiling in different spiritualities. So I've read this before, but I'm going to read it again because I feel like it's very symbolic of what I'm going through. Haircut. I cut my bangs again. Sometimes scissors are my only friend. This way I can pretend it's someone else's skin. I cut my bangs again. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Beautiful. We have such a outstanding lineup tonight. This is so exciting. Help me welcome our perhaps last performer of the evening. Certainly a good way to end the night if that is what it is. Welcome, Philip, please.
It's almost Good Riddance Friday time. What do you mean? God's greatest act of love. Why? Paradise Lost. Way down. It's the winds of Mother Nature. Gotta close your eyes wide open to read what's written on the wind in timeless time. January 1 calendar. JC, that is. Virgin Caesarean birth of the Julian. JC Caesar calendar time. It's that time in history. Almost Good Riddance Friday. And the ghost gods of corporatisms. September 11th, 1941. MIA. MIA. What did I hear you say? Missing in action? MIA. Mission impossible accomplished. Masonic Temple of Financings, GOP, gladiators of the pentagrams, gladiators of purgatory, gladiators of Puritanism, gladiators of the Pentagon, New World Order, Ghost Gods, King James, Bibles, Aryan Old Testament, way down north, tip of the teardrop is up south, as Mother Nature rocked. And Mother Nature rolled, and the grand USA ocean became a canyon. And Mother Nature rocked, and Mother Nature rolled. And with a gentle kiss, St. Noah's Ark, with no forced labor, upon the crest of the surf of her waters, and the Atlantic Ocean was born. Wondering, what's under the silt of Neverland's Netherlands? That we grew our children into green-eyed giants with their flaming red hair to build those original floodgates, still active today. Thank you.
Awesome. It's always a pleasure to have you. I'm always so excited when I see you come in. Well, unless we have anybody brave who wants to perform, who hasn't, I think that's it. That's all, folks. White Noise. Welcome to White Noise. We do these twice a month. I hope to see some of these new faces back. As I said, I have a terrible Instagram account that we fail to manage all the time. But I'm happy to share that with you. And I want to end with an Angela Davis quote that feels very apropos for what we try to do here. She says, "You have to act as if it were possible to radically transform the world, and you have to do it all the time," which is what I think we're trying to do in this space, at least. So thank you for trying to do that with me tonight.
White Noise, man!